Welcome back, everybody, to another episode on Gregtech Community Edition Modern. Here we go. Yes, last time we got ourselves this lovely blast furnace going up. A primitive blast furnace at that. Meaning that it is going to be going slower than if we got the harder ones through. But we have to get electricity before we can get those. But we're finishing up the last of what I got smelting up. I did actually go ahead and get a bunch done up last time. Got a bunch of steel. We got some wrought iron that I haven't done yet, which is just smelting iron nuggets in our furnaces over here. And then repackaging them back together. And we do that because we are going to need some wrought iron machine casings today to get some high pressure stuff set up. But we're going to, I think, start with looking at the red alloy because me, like an absolute dunce last time, didn't click the side arrow over here. It does take regular copper. So we're going to go grab some redstone, pop that on into our steam smelter over here after we pop in some charcoal. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will get on our we got our redstone, like that much, and that much. And we'll let it make as much as it makes there. And we should be good for all of those crafts. Yeah, it doesn't take too much steam, so we'll just let that go ahead and do its thing. And in the meantime, I wanted to get these going so we can get some glass first. So to make casting molds, we need to make these empty molds. And to make empty molds, we need our file, hammer, and steel plates. I'm going to need 3 of them because we need to make a casting for plate, a casting for an ingot, block, and then a casting for the ball. So let's go ahead and make what we need there. So if we go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is all of them that we should need. We got our 6 red alloy. That should be enough for the quest. Let's go ahead and pop in a few more of these to get going. We gotta let those machines kind of just keep going for now because running low on steam because I didn't start up before I started recording. I should have done that. But we need our file and our hammer to make our empty molds. And then the first one for the plate, the second one for the block, and the third one for the ball. And that should finish that one, which will also unlock us a small and large gear mold, which we'll go ahead and hold on to. But then we need to be able to get glass. So glass, use mortars or macerators, your choice, to microcraft your way to glass dust, which you can then turn into glass block. If you're lost, a more detailed guide for this process is on the next page, but we urge you to nose around EMI and figure out the recipe on your own. Being able to navigate EMI and parse recipes is an essential skill for completing this pack. Glass will be easier later on. You've probably already noticed that juicy arc furnace recipe. So to make glass, we need to get this glass dust. And so to get glass dust, we need quartz sand and flint dust. I'm guessing the flint dust is pretty easy. To get quartz sand, we need ourselves some sand. So, lucky for us, we still have plenty of leftover sand. I'm going to stuff these in here from previous endeavors. Let's grab that, and then probably can just crush up the flint itself, although we do need to we're going to do this right now. Flint and steel is actually made. Alright. And And steel. Oh. We'll hold on to one of those. I didn't realize it was going to be such a big recipe there. So we'll chuck in our flint. Let it get going. Looks like we're good over here. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and claim this to get our copper. Now we can get into backpacks, and once we get into our electronics, we can do portable cells. But we already have a backpack. Is this a wrought iron one? So this will complete that quest. You don't even need to make it. Now, if you do need to make the backpack, that one. This is the recipe. So we'll need wrought iron screws, a wooden crate, red alloy plate, and some string. And the crate is made with... Okay, so this is basically just a movable chest is what this is. But you need 4 screws, planks, and a saw in the center. We'll go ahead and macerate up some sand now. I think we want to do 2 stacks of sand, so I'm going to grab another stack out to plop on in there in a bit. Put away all of the junk we don't need for now. And then in the meantime, we can look at getting into our high pressure machines. Now the reason I want to get the glass is because glass is needed for the liquid one. I figured we have so much creosote here that I can probably get this all hooked up to automatically drain out of these so that we can keep doing this and power it using creosote. And then I know we'll get to a greenhouse pretty soon, and once we get that, we can chop down and just keep chucking in wood to keep going and keep generating us more creosote to keep burning. Give us some infinite power as well as lots of charcoal. We'll just have to figure out a way to deal with the excess charcoal, which will probably be just using those 2 and maybe some these 2 low pressure steam boilers, as well as I'm drawing a blank for some reason. Oh, some high pressure solid fuel stuff. So that you can basically utilize both the charcoal as well as the creosote as it comes out. So we are going to need a lot more bronze though. So let's see where we're at steam-wise and generations. So it looks like we're doing okay. But it could get better, so we're going to wait. Because I do want to chuck in a bunch of copper to mix in with tin to get some more bronze for pipes. I don't know how much extra copper I've got right now that I could probably put in the furnace. Got that there, so I'll probably do that one. So let's go ahead and chunk that in. Let us deposit the water. Grab out. Put that on in there, and we will come over here and insert the both of those, because we're going to need plenty of bronze pipes to pipe the creosote over, as the creosote itself has the temperature there of 293 Kelvin, and most of the pipes that we have otherwise will not be able to handle that temperature. Now it looks like about to finish our first stack of sand, which I'll pop that on out, and that should work with half of our, half of our flint there to make quartz glass. And then if we go ahead and pull out that casting mold, yes, we are going to need this back, so we'll just go ahead and pop these out for a minute. Let that finish on up. Good thing too, because we don't have a whole lot of steam left. In the meantime, let's go ahead and read the high pressure. High pressure boilers will be a better source of steam for powering your steam machines. Keep in mind that you will still be using steam power to power your electric machines in LV via miracles of energy conversion. You will need more than a handful of high-power boilers. The more you make, the less you need to worry about running out of power. The solid boiler burns solid fuel. It's self-explanatory. Better fuels last longer. Liquid boiler burns either lava or creosote, and solar boiler burns nothing. It is fueled by the sun. Looking for a recommendation? Honestly, either goes, as all three boilers are equivalent in generation. Craft the boiler that best suits your preferred resource. Get any of the proposed boilers to complete the quest. So, we should be able to see how much does it use. It uses 1 for a block. That's a pretty light recipe there. I'll go ahead and put some more in here. 1, 2, 3. There's our first piece of glass. That does finish our quest here. So, get a glass tube, but we need a ball. Well, in the meantime, let us check up on what we need. I think I needed to do bricks up, and I forgot to do that. No, we still have bricks. So let's go ahead and chunk those up. We need to make some plates. So I want to get 2 of them. So we need 10. And 10 plates will come out of, what, 15? Oh, that's not the right one. We are going to need those, so we'll put those in there. But we need 15 wrought iron plates to make the high pressure stuff. So I'll make 2 more, and then we'll stick in the ball one afterwards. Go ahead and get a couple of those tubes. 15 wrought iron. Because if we go to our high-powered, we need bricked wrought iron casing along with 7. So I guess we will need another 2 more crafts of the steel plates. So we can go ahead and set aside 6 to go on in there. But then the wrought iron casing itself does need 3 bricks and 5 of the wrought iron plates each. So we'll slap our steel ones in there. Let's go ahead and grab out, already got the ball mold. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of those. Maybe 8. We'll do the 8 of them. We've got our sand. Let us go ahead and get that on out. And now we can make our brick casings, which we want 2 of them. Wrought iron. Boom. All done. And now we just need our plates. And then again, we need the 7 plates. 2 of those and 2 glass to make ourselves 2 of these high pressure steam liquid boilers. So one thing I do want to do is I want to move those machines over here. So I do want to, in time, I'm going to go ahead and mash out these, because we got tons of sugarcane still. And I plan on setting an automatic farm up actually fairly shortly. But I want the boilers to be relatively close together over here. As this will be our place to get everything out to. So if I go grab some dirt so I can place these down. Totally losing my mind looking for this stuff. Dirt. Alright. Now, I do want them to get, so they got to go down one, and I want them to go all the way down and then across. So right up against this block shouldn't be too bad. So we'll start 1 and then 2. I do believe I need the wrench to change the output, and I want the output. Or does the output have to be on the back? Is there actually an output on these? I think there's no output on these ones. Yeah, there's no output. We just have to put water in on the bottom. Oh, see, that's where I was thinking, and I totally got that wrong. So we need to dig out behind, because that's where the creosote needs to go in. So we'll disassemble the stuff over here in a bit, because we're going to take this part and take it over with us. So we'll let this heat dissipate as we kind of use it for a couple of things still. And then come the end of this, I am going to be using that side over there. But let's go ahead and wire up the best that we can. I know I have 12 more bronze here. Is it? I think it's plates for the pipe. Yeah, for the pipe it is plates. I think we want the 40, so we'll do... How much? Does it tell you how much they consume? That's a good part. Produces that. Right there. So it produces... So it burns 250. So that's about... I think that's good enough because I will want to add more. I think the 40 should be good enough. So let's go ahead and go get plates out of all of that. Ooh. We're gonna have to grab our soft mallet. I think. Oh, no. It's gonna make it. Okay, let it keep going. Let it keep going. Oh, nope. Where's that soft mallet? Stop you for a second. Okay, that should make it through. I'll leave stuff out of there for a moment while we get this stuff set up. But yeah, now we got our glass tubes, and that finishes this quest. And it looks like we need to get our extruder, which requires a low voltage one. I wonder if that's how it is for all of them. Might quite possibly be. But get our plates here. In the meantime, we can look at what it takes to make our vacuum tubes. Looks like we need a steel bolt, 3 copper wires, and the steel bolts are, okay, it's that kind of bolt, got it, and the tube. No, I do believe the copper wires are off of plates, so we're gonna go ahead and do 3 of those. Is it 1? Or 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Still need these machines, unfortunately, so we gotta keep powering them. So now, if we come right over here, clip 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Take our steel, we'll plop 2 of those in there, file 2 of those down, put away a file, put away most of our tools, grab out the saw those things in half to get our bolts. Then we just need to put it together like that, and we've now got 2 of the vacuum tubes. It just gets us even closer here to our circuit. So now we're just going to need to get a steam extractor on top of getting over to the Nether to get some basic sulfur, as we do not have the processing currently to get us the materials we need to make the, I believe that's silicone something or other. What do we got? Rubbering it, to make a rubber, yeah. So we'll go ahead and get our stuff put away, cleaned up, and I do have obsidian to get us to the Nether. I guess we do need to make the flint and steel first, which needs a spring and a gear. So I think we'll go ahead and 1, 2, do a small gear. We need 4. How much do we need for it? It's 2. Just has to be the other way around? Or does it have to be... Oh, it has to be in the next tier, I guess. Yeah, so we need the next tier to be able to use it. So we'll just have to do this recipe. Or how easy is it to upgrade this thing? Quite literally just some steel in that small tin. Tin alloy. What do we do with tin alloy? Metal molding, solidifier compressor, smelter, tin and wrought iron. Okay. So that's not too hard either. This sleep and get rid of the rain. Ooh. Give us some tin. I've not smelted any tin up yet. There's some. We'll leave that there. Throw this right on into there. Pull out the copper. Okay. Boom. Some wrought iron. Some tin. Meantime, let's go ahead and build this portal. Do you think I want it like right in here? Do I have my shovel? I do want to make it a little bit bigger. I'm not entirely sure if I remember right or not. I do think there's a way to get stuff piped out of the Nether. I'll have to look more into it. But I do think it'd be nicer to make a bigger portal. Just in case I can. So, I want 4. Let's do 1. That's one of the things that's actually nice about being in a newer version, is that we can make a larger portal. And it just needs to be fatter. Do some decorating of it later, but in the meantime, we got our alloy smelter to give us the tin. So now we just need to hammer that away. Our thing here. So one, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and get that working. And then, now that's done, we can come over here, make ourselves the... Ooh, where'd it go? Did I put them all away still? Yep. Oh boy. We can make ourselves the pipe that we need. Pipe, where is the file? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a wrench. What am I doing? Wrench. Pop things away that we don't need at the moment. One of those. We just need ourselves 7 more steel plates. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'll be enough steel plates. Pop this machine off. Does it hold its steam? Does not. It's good. Alright. That is all of my plates. Now we can make ourselves the wrought iron plates. Of course, they're wrought iron and not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it also halves the time that it takes for these to do what they need to do. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and make all these into pipes. Oh, I didn't even craft it. Can't I just craft it before I walk away? There is that. So now I should be able to come on over here. For now we're just going to plop it right on top. Later on we will deal with it otherwise. But now we should be able to put in the ball mold. Or not the ball mold, this one. the casting mold with 2 steel. We get our gear. So there's the gear. And I want to put all of my copper and tin in there for more bronze because I'm going to need it. So we will go ahead and plop both of those in. I'm so glad I didn't take that. That should be plenty good for now. Now we just need to get ourselves the spring. Let's go ahead and clean up our inventory really quick so we can get more of the... Oh, these are not supposed to go in there. So we got the gear. You need a piece of steel. That can go in my backpack. I think it's clean enough for a second. Now we just need to get our spring, which that one's easy to get the rod. 1. And then the spring, which needs our wire cutters out. Oop. Wire cutters. Boom, 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 boom. Now that's gonna click right there. Boom. Now we can go running off into the Nether, guys. Looks like I have to do this quick. Grab ourselves some sulfur, because we are actually almost out of time here. So we'll run in, take a look around at what we got. Ooh, what's this? What is this? Literally just a building block? Okay. Got some glowstone. It looks like sulfur right above us there. Right away. Nope. Go ahead and... Can't vein mine with that, so we'll just go ahead... Or not vein mine, but hammer it. Break a bunch of glowstone. We'll need this later for sure. But as soon as I'm done with this, I'll go find some sulfur. I'll be right back. So you found some sulfur. You only got one problem. Sulfur spawns really low. So we're gonna have to try to get down there somehow, and then it's technically, I believe, spawns below lava level. So not only do we have to find a way to get down there, but then I gotta figure out how to mine it safely. So might have to leave it here. I did gather as much of the surface sample as I could, so I could probably get like 1 or 2 of those out. On top of the fact, actually, I didn't mention this, I found a steel backpack in a chest in... there's a stronghold right here. I just kept running around it, finding chests, hoping to find some sulfur in a chest, but to no avail. I should probably have those right there. But did find a new backpack, which is pretty nice. Oh. And see, as you can see, we found some more surface sulfur. I think this is for the same marker for this vein. But might as well pick up as much of it as I can, because it is a difficult thing to get down as low as we need to mine it. So we're gonna try to figure out best way. Yeah, because 30 is straight up lava level. So have shovels in this one. We're going to go ahead and break those out. We're going to try to dig down there and see if we can even... Oh, there we go. See some sulfur here. Just have to be careful as we mine. Considering we got so much of these magma blocks around. We'll get a good chunk of this. I will head back to base and we will get... probably be done after this. So how about I just call it? We got a lot done. We got our high pressure machines up and running. I'm going to do some quick revamping, get some stuff piped up, so that next time we can actually work it towards getting our very first circuit board set up to get into our low voltage energy. Because as soon as we get that, we can start upgrading a whole lot of things. One of the biggest things I'm excited for once we get that is that once we get these, we can upgrade. I don't know if it's actually got a thing to tell us this. We can upgrade. Is this... no, those conveyors. We can upgrade our drawers, storage drawers. So if I go in here, we look at our storage drawers. Add storage drawers. We need low voltage electric pistons, which require low voltage electric motors, which require charged electric iron rods, or magnetic iron rods. So once we get that, we can start upgrading our storage a whole lot more and actually look into maybe even getting into some more of the... maybe is a big, strong word. All the low voltage circuits, we might really be able to start getting into storage drawers as our main storage method. So yeah, I will be back after... or next time. Be back next time. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!